Kia ora, Mr. Speaker. Ko mōtatou taku manga, ko ramarama taku awa, ko ngā toki mata, whāroa taku waka. Ko manu kōraki taku whare tupuna, ko hini amaru taku tupuna, ko ngāte hini taku hapu, ko ngāpui taku iwi. Nō te hauturini aho, ko Ria Bond, ingo, toka ingo. Mr. Speaker, I am both honoured and humbled to finally stand in this House today to deliver my maiden speech. Firstly, I wish to congratulate the New Zealand First Party, our leader, the Right Honourable Winston Peters, with his landslide victory in winning the Northland seat. The party ran a flawless campaign with a simple message: send them a message. Well, I believe that message has been delivered. We now have 12 MPs in the House. I'm proud to work with such a strong, balanced team that has high energy levels, experience and talent in each of our fields of previous employment backgrounds that we each bring forward. I wish to share with you my journey that I have travelled to be here. I was 3 years old when I was first removed from my family and put into a foster home. I think on count from memory, I spent 5 times of my childhood life in a foster home. That experience for me as a child was traumatic. That experience for me as a child, without being explained what was happening by the social services, was something that I wish that no other child should ever have to go through. Whilst the world was shocked with the movie Once Were Warriors, I was living it. From out of that rose strength. It rose courage. It gave me character. At times, it caused me tears. But I have to say, it also gave me stubbornness. You see, from that, I built a dream. And that dream was to one day stand in this House as a Member of Parliament and look at how we can protect the children of the future. That is something that is very dear to me, having grown up the life that I grew through. I love my parents. I understand and forgave them that they did not have the skills needed to be prepared as parents. Since they've had their mokopunas, they have grown, and I'm very proud of the love that they share for us now. So, the message that I want to share with other children is if you have a dream, then you go after that dream. You don't let anybody stand in your way. You grab it with both hands and you surround yourself with people that can help you to achieve your dream. That can be your teachers, your role models in the industries that you may wish to belong to in the future. So I'm very proud that today that dream has come true for me. I truly recognise as I stand here in this House that for those of us who move within it are not more important to the people we are here to represent. That is the people of Aotearoa. If I ever find that I abandon this belief, then I will have the graciousness to leave. Mr. Speaker, I am half Māori and half Scottish. I have grown up equally in both worlds. My father is Hoterene Ariki Hoterene, son of what we used to call him, Granddad. My grandmother being Matakina Hiriroa. In our family, when you were born on the land, you received the name Hoterene, and if you're not, then you received the name Shortland. My grandparents were farmers. Our land, Mataparawa, has been in our whānau for hundreds of years in the valley of Mototo. My uncles and aunties have all worked hard on the family farm, as Granddad was a recruitment for the army. And over the years, my nana was often left at home to look after the farm. Over the years, I'm told my grandfather was a proud, hard-working man who worked his children hard. I spent many holidays up on the farm. There was no electricity, no running water. You were taught to be self-sufficient. I am no stranger to hard work. Mōtito is rather unique, as over the years we have had 8 whānau members stand as candidates and 6 have entered through this House as members of Parliament. This in itself is truly unique. I am very fortunate to have had some whānau who are great leaders who inspired me throughout my life to make a difference. As I stand here today, I am surrounded by my whānau. Pita Paroni, Penny Hennedy. My hope is more of our children will one day aspire to follow in our footsteps. My Scottish ancestors travelled over on the boat from Scotland to Southland in 1834. My mother, Margaret Brown, daughter to Leslie McCreath and Iris McCreath, was a stay-at-home mother in my early years. My mother's family were also hard workers and believed firmly in earning their wages by manual hard work. When I was younger, I used to travel on the Southerner from Christchurch to Invercargill to visit my relations. That service is still missed by the Southland public today. I was born and bred in Palmerston North. I have 4 siblings. I am the youngest daughter. I attended Highbury Primary School. My teacher at the time, Miss O'Connor, recognised something in me back then and bet years of her wages that one day I would be a lawyer or a politician. Well, here I am. I hope you're still here, Miss O'Connor, to see your prediction has come true. We moved to Christchurch, the suburb of Papanui. I attended Casebrook Intermediate School. It was at this age I found myself getting into a little bit of trouble. Hung with a cool crowd, was in a popular group, made some poor decisions. At the age of 14, we packed up and moved to Invercargill, where my grandfather Leslie McCreath, a 4th-generation Southlander, gloated that he was a great-grandson of Thomas Crapper, who invented the flush toilet. I attended Southland Girls High School. Non scholae, sed vitae, dismiss. Not for school, but for life we are learning. This motto is relevant to me today as it was all those years ago. This school softened my hardened exterior, ironed out the kinks, gave me a fantastic education and taught me how to be a lady. I found role models within the school that helped me change my ways and outlook on life for the better. My father did not believe hairdressing to be a career option for me. Instead, he had designs to put me in the Navy, as our whānau were from the forces. So for 3 years I hid the fact I was studying hairdressing while at school at the Southern Institute of Technology. It wasn't until I was 20 years old and the cake at my engagement party had a pair of scissors on it that it dawned on Dad I had not listened to him. Hairdressing has been my chosen profession. It's been the profession that's helped me grow. It's been the profession that has taught me many of life's skills that money can just not buy. I'm really proud that I'm a hairdresser, and I'm proud that other young hairdressers look up to me for inspiration, so that if they have a dream, they too know that they can be very successful in achieving it. I have some inspirational females in the hairdressing industry that helped me form my pathway on my journey to reaching here in the House. My interest in politics started at the age of 7. I used to sit on the floor of my family home listening to the radiogram to the booming voice of Sir Robert Muldoon. With his infectious laugh, and to most children, a pretty scary sounding voice, but not me. I never knew what the problems were at the age of 7. All I knew was that I liked his strength and his character from his voice and watching him on the news. I wish to acknowledge my Invercargill committee, electorate committee, Robin, Marilyn, Lindsay Taylor, Eleanor Lawrence, Sharon Heads, Shirley Stenton, Stephen Loscombe, Susan Liddy, New Zealand First Vice President, Murray Dordry. Your absolute support and commitment to me over the last 5 years has gone beyond my expectations. I will never forget it. I am a single mother with 2 children, Jonathan and Madison. I work hard so my children can see that no matter how old you are in life, that if you set your mind to achieve a goal, then you can achieve it. I wish to thank my children's father, Daniel Bond, for the support he has given me for 21 years. I'll always remember you for that, and I hope to continue to receive your support for the next 20 or so years. I'm proud to be a New Zealand First List MP for Invercargill, where I will be devoting myself to advancing the concern of Southlanders, from our elderly to our young, helping improve the lives of Southlanders, to also ensure there are opportunities of employment growth in business, growth in resources. Opportunities for Southland will be looked at seriously by working closely in harmony with our council, stakeholders, businesses, so as Invercargill is not forgotten about here in Wellington. It is life lessons that I have learnt from, the things that I have seen growing up that I wish no child would ever have to witness. For what did once shock the world of once were warriors made me understand that from bad comes good. Family violence is not acceptable. It is not meant to become the norm in some families. It has been these lessons that I stand here today as a survivor of family violence and proud that I've reached my dream to become a member of Parliament for New Zealand First. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa. Thank you. I don't know which way to go.